Hey, what's up, everybody? And yes, I might talk about how much I hate Lauren's car. How's everybody doing this evening? Let this cycle through, and then I will throw in the link. If anyone wants to jump in, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm going to pin that. Okay, so again, how's everybody doing this evening? Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'll go through real quick. Oh, Unfinished, you're still in here. Thanks for jumping in. Hello, McDonald, what's happening? I'm here with my stopwatch blue hand timer. Okay. I'm assuming that's actually something that I just can't see. What's up, Dean? 1347 hours here. Tomorrow is looking great. So, so that's great. Hello, Lauren. Yes, again, I might talk about my hatred of your ass tech. What's happening, Tom? How's it going? Excuse me. Been an interesting couple days. Not feeling spectacular, but not feeling horrible. Fun, interesting things to come. How's everybody's week going? I know that week started about, 12 hours ago for most people, but hey, whatever. What are you going to do? Kind of have a light one this evening. See who wants to jump in. Give everybody a couple minutes and we will get rolling here. Dean asks Technixan. Okay. Thanks for playing, Dean. Xanax on VW's best chassis. Old McDonald has a car. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, Tom's not feeling too great. Yeah, I had a Tuesday, just randomly in the middle of the night, my jaw from here over started hurting horribly, and I'm always in a lot of pain. This is really, really, really bad. What's happening, Van Life Biker? Thanks for jumping in. And thought it was a sinus infection, wasn't it? Went to the dentist today. They did a bunch of X-rays, and it looks like, unfortunately, the nerve that's in my lower jaw is likely there's something wrong with it. So we're gonna have to see. So as soon as I can get in to see a maxillofacial surgeon, I will be doing that because that was like I wanted to pull my teeth out. It was that bad, and I've been on pretty heavy painkillers, and they didn't do anything. So it's likely that, unfortunately, it is a nerve issue, and I have a lot of nerve issues. So we'll see what happens. Tell a woman to slap your face, to stop slapping your face. Well, that wouldn't fix it. And even if there was a woman to slap my face, that still wouldn't fix it. Like a pipe only useless friend, that's me. Okay, Dean. Well, no, you're a useful individual, Dean. I would have to say so. You are at least, if nothing else, an interesting individual, and I do enjoy having you in there, my friend. So, thank you, Life. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna. Everything's a series of. You never know, and especially with me, I've got a lot of issues, and the best thing I can do is just keep trying to move forward. So that is what I'm going to try to do. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Hey, Dean, what's happening? Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, so the link should be, the link is pinned, so anyone who would like to jump in is more than welcome to. I think we'll just start off with a nice slow rollout this evening. Talk about shenanigans or whatever else anybody would like to talk about. There's a specific topic that someone would like to talk about, please feel free to let me know. If there's something you guys would like to see about the channel or anything in general, we can always throw that up here as well. It's been a couple of really crazy days for me, so I'm not exactly running full speed here. You can say my wife told me other people would pull my teeth out if I went to a pub or bar and talked to guys like I talked to Mrs. Ecstasy. They'd take my teeth out for free. I don't know if they'd extract them or just hit them out, but probably try not to do that. Probably going to want your face to remain as, facially stable as possible. We can look at Facebook crap if you guys want to see some of the interesting, horrible cars. We can do all kinds of other stuff. And we can welcome the Dan.
Hey, what's up?
What's crapping, Dan?
Oh, not a whole heck of a lot. What's going on with you?
Living the dream.
Nice.
Just dealing with weird medical crap and trying to get cars built.
weird medical crap.
Yeah, Dina's saying, "Hey, Dan, yeah, I got likely a nerve that's got some pinch or damage in my face." So
Oh, jeez.
yeah, we'll find out in the next month, hopefully. We'll see. So, oh, I don't say I
Yeah.
already had 5 guys do that to my back in '83, Dean. Oh, I got a little too talky in the bar and somebody rearranged your back there, my friend. That sucks. What's going on with you?
Not a whole heck of a lot. Mostly just working and sleeping.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Did you get your Mustang issues figured out finally?
Uh, well, issues, yeah. Still just needs tuning. Like I gotta get decent carburetor on there. I just haven't had time or the want to work on it really. I've been in a slum, so it's been cold.
Yeah, it has been cold here as well. Dutch saying, evening all, fixing the flue on my new garage furnace tonight. Oh, that sounds like a heck of a lot of fun. Dean, I thought Five Guys was an Australian food chain on McDonald's. Well, Five Guys burgers and fries is here. I don't know. I'm assuming it's there as
Yeah.
well. They
At
make nice
least
burgers, but you have to take out a small loan to buy them.
yeah,
They are
I'm
not.
not all that impressed with Five Guys to be honest with you. It's just like
I haven't,
nothing but grease, really.
I haven't eaten there in a couple years, but I remember them being pretty decent. At least the fries were good. You know, they cut them right there and make them right there. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Dean saying, Dutch, I'll give you an F pass. Okay. Oh, McDonald, yes, they really knocked out the fries. That they did. Wonder if no, as far as I can tell, it's not TMJ. It's give me a second. I'll see if I can remember what the hell it's called. It's myofascial myofascial pain syndrome. It is not TMJ. It's a nerve specific nerve thing, and I have a lot of nerve damage. That's likely what it is.
So what do they gotta do for that now?
I don't know. My general practitioner wasn't sure. The dentist said he saw nothing that he could do for me there. I've got to see the surgeon, and then they'll probably have to run a bunch of tests. And hopefully, it's something as simple as a mouth guard, like Van Life's saying. Just don't know at this point. So thankfully, it is gone at the moment, and because I'm in pain 24/7, 365, and this was bad. Like I wanted to just start pulling out my teeth. It was that bad.
Ugh.
And nothing gets rid of it because it's nerve damage, it's nerve pain. So pain pills won't fix it, and I had been on some rather craptacular pain pills that made me feel weird, but I thought it was taking the pain away, so I was going to deal with it for a couple days. No, so
Mm.
oh McDonald gets slapped on the opposite side of the face.
That's what I was gonna say.
That would distract me from the current issues here, but it wouldn't fix anything. Then I'd just have two sides of my face that hurt.
Oh no, you get slapped hard enough, it might jostle something around and relieve the pressure.
It's not a pressure thing, but
Well, a pinched nerve would be, pressure on the nerve, wouldn't it?
don't know if it's pinch or not. It might be something different. It's hard to tell. And I can't do that. I don't drink anymore after the transplant, so I do not put the alcohol and the face together at the same time. Electroshock. No, I do have a TENS unit, which is technically a tiny electroshock unit, but that actually makes it worse, unfortunately. Because I got all kinds of nerve damage. I got small and large fibromyopathy. So it's tons of fun. Don't do this. If you can avoid this, just do that.
I'm gonna try to avoid that.
You do that.
Okay.
That'd be helpful. Any other project cars or anything happening with you, or
No project cars. Eventually I get that sound. Got something in here along with me. Eventually I gotta start working on I don't know, something. I haven't done a goddamn thing a long time. The last video I put out was just that no name video, and that was about it. So yeah,
Yeah, I spent so much time trying to get the Chambler ready for no name and had so much trouble with it. I have definitely been neglecting the Honda, but having the axles means hopefully this week I'll actually be able to start doing things. And I did get my new project car, or what
yeah,
I bought of it, and that actually made money off of that. For I bought a car and somehow made money. Yay for me.
pretty rare.
Yeah, I never do that. It never works out for me. So insane. It could be too much fee on his diet. That doesn't special. Fe. Well, no, I'm assuming he means Fe like the engine. That'd be no. No.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right,
that's
we have
pretty
the
cool.
Dugster. We have been Dugstered.
I am going to be doing more carburetor stuff
No
over the
way.
winter. Oh yeah, well, that's kind of basically what I'm known for now. So,
No way. Captain Carburetor's been working on carburetors? Tell me it ain't true.
oh, I got a good one. Look at it. Ah, look at
Good
the
Lord in hell. Hold on, I gotta full screen this.
enormousness.
It's bigger than your head.
It is. Dominator. For comparison, this is
Is
that's
that your
normal.
650? Dominator's 1,000, right? Or 1,100?
It's 1050, 1050. Yeah. Oh
I hate to say it, but I'm assuming that's going to be a little too much carb for the Mustang.
no. See, it's not how much CFM, it's how much booster signal that goes along with it. All this shenanigans with the JB Weld and whatnot, trying to get more booster signal. This is what that shit would apply to. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah.
Dominator.
Dominator.
Learn like
Old
your
school.
carbon trigger. Yeah.
$100. Dominator. Facebook
How bad was it
Marketplace.
when you bought it?
What?
How bad was it when you bought it?
You're looking at it. That is the condition in which I got it.
I thought those things were pretty damn expensive when they were new.
They are. They're pretty damn expensive when they're old, old too. That's why I sprang on it. Guys
Yes.
building a 302
Wishing
wishing
well.
well.
You can throw coins and the holes are so big.
That's
Hey,
right.
Mom, I'm good with
Technically,
that.
it's a three-way. I also have a set of headers over there that will come into play in the future, but not yet.
Would they be for a turbo by chance?
No, no, no. They might be for a totally different engine.
Ah.
So, which those were also $100. Normally, those things are freaking hundreds of dollars too. So I got really good deals.
Yeah. Old McDonald's saying I need to get somebody who is good at putting in tubs to help me with the dart. I have never done that, but that sounds like it's somewhat of an art. A lot of chopping to do.
Yeah, I am no body man at all.
Dan Life saying guessing it's going to run rich. No, like Dan said, it all depends on how he does it. If he sets it up right now, it just seems like you'd be under. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you would be technically underutilizing the carburetor for that engine, or you'd be underutilizing the carburetor to its max potential.
So, well, truly speaking, that is most carburetor. Like, okay, so the engine will never usually pull the maximum amount of CFM a carburetor has on it,
Yeah.
right? The thing is, the easier it is for the engine to pull the air through the carburetor, i.e., more CFM, the less pumping losses you have while it's trying to get in. So, no, it's not going to use 1,050 CFM, but it will be able to. And I got a plan. I got tricks that we're going to do this thing to make it work. Like it would probably, I mean, it would run. if I just slap it on there as is. But I want it to run good. So we're gonna do tricks and shit to this, which is coming up in the future. And technically, it would not be running rich; it would be running lean because the bigger the carburetor, the more air it flows, not the more fuel.
Those take a bigger mounting plate, right? Mounting
Yeah.
flange.
Yes, that is substantially bigger,
Yeah.
which is actually one of the benefits of the Dominator because the throttle bores are separated out. See, when they get close together in the middle, it kind of does wonky things. The more separated it is, the more cleaner of an airstream you get.
Old McDonald's saying use a shot vac on the exhaust side to blow into the Dominator. Mean till it blows up. I don't know. It all depends on what you're doing. Lean is mean. Yeah, it really does depend on how balancing out right. And Dan is a carburetor whisperer of sorts, so I'm pretty sure he can get it dialed into what he wants.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna do some really trick things probably people haven't seen before on
Would
this
you be
carburetor.
running that with the carb cheater thing that Thunderhead made, or no?
No, I haven't gotten that thing. I might get that thing one day. I don't know.
I thought you'd order one of those.
I never ordered one. I just made a video on it because it was a hot topic and I kind of liked it. So I never
Gotcha.
ordered one.
Fan Life saying Rich is always better than lean.
Yeah, Rich is not as dangerous as Lean. Lean will destroy engines. Rich will just foul plugs.
Yeah.
No, it'll be good. The
It's like a
first thing
300
we're gonna do. What's that?
It's like a 300 straight six. It runs like crap, but it runs like crap forever.
Yeah,
And Tom's saying rich is better than poor. Well, yeah.
yeah.
I haven't experienced that, but I would like to. And if I find out that, I will let you know.
So okay. So you haven't been getting those. Are you signed up to that Brand Connect thing?
To the best of my knowledge, no, I didn't even know it was a thing.
Okay, you should do it because I have been getting. I got 3 of them now. Of oh, Brand Connect on YouTube. Like when you're monetized, for all the people listening,
Yeah.
when you're monetized, you can sign up for like Brand Connect. You can do make a membership thing or whatever else, which I haven't done because I don't know who the hell would want to pay to watch extra content. Uh, so essentially, what they sent me was these companies. Like, okay, one of them is like some fashion something another. I don't know what it is. The other one is this magnet thing, magnet wall art or something. Then I just got one today about shoes, so something about shoes. They are contracting me if I choose to accept it to make a yeah, like we get paid for advertisement, the ads that play in the front of the videos, we get paid for it. They want
Yeah.
me to make the ad to play in front of other people's videos.
Maybe you go getting all fancy.
Yeah, but I, can I really just sit there and say, "Hey, you got to buy these shoes. These shoes are awesome," even though I don't fucking own a pair or would never wear a pair? It's $1,000 sign on. So, but
You can buy a lot of shoes with $1,000, Dan.
yeah, but I don't know. Well, first of all, I would have to buy the fucking shoes in order to do the video on it, right? Uh, Along with like the other things too. I would have to buy something from them in order to make a. I guess it'd be a short or something, video to then send to them, and then you only get the $1,000 if they choose yours over. I don't know whoever else. I don't know. I haven't looked that far into it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I'll have to. Like I said, I'm gonna have to sign up for the YouTube app on my phone because I've never seen that brand thing.
Yeah, Brand.
And Tom's saying, your brother's saying, I'll never get to 1,000 subs. No, that's not true, dude.
You'll get to 1,000 subs.
No,
Takes a
you
while.
get to 1,000.
Technically, I had my channel for like, I don't know, 2 years ish before I got to the 1,000. Although there were long periods of time of me just not doing anything with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you'll get to your 1,000 sub sandwiches, as you like to call them.
a lot of sub sandwiches.
Dina saying, Dougster, the only rich I know ain't lean. Yeah. Without so maybe you need to stop playing guitar on your videos, Tom. That's kind of a shtick, though.
That's kind of what he does. He is the guitar guy.
Yes.
Yes.
I've seen about half of his new songs. I have not seen a couple of them. I keep seeing ads for him, and I have not been able to jump on and watch them. I put out like 5 videos and lost 2. Well, welcome to the club. That's kind of how it works. YouTube is a weird. If I gain 5, I lose 2. It's weird.
No,
And
he
I've
put
also
out
noticed
5 videos and 2 subs. I think.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I've noticed now that if I put out a video and I gain a bunch of subs, that's cool. But if I don't put out a video for 3 days, my subs start to go away. It's interesting. It's like, woo, look at that.
Yeah.
They just want you to keep feeding the coal. Feeding the coal. Mama M3 saying, Zero shoes are the bomb. I have a plantar fasciitis heel spurs and love them. So those
I
must be
wonder
the
if
shoes.
that's for a company. I don't remember what the company was. I don't know. They have a description on what it is they want you to do, and they're all like, "You got to be really enthusiastic. Don't just describe them as what they are. You got to describe the feeling of them." And it's just like, I don't know. That's not me. Not really what I do. I don't know.
No, what would be perfect though is you have your 45 and your Bowie knife, and you pan down so that you see them, and then you see the shoes.
Huh.
Throw a little extra spice in there.
That's right. It would be, it would be a fantastic way to make revenue though, because each one of them's been like $1,000 to make. It's like, you know, 3 grand, that would be pretty good. But
Well, I thought, hey, DNS was happening, or sorry, UP. Have you ever thought about looking into that stuff that Buff was talking about, where he actually has an agent and like gets sponsorship deals?
no, I haven't looked into it. But now, the more that I think about it, I think that is what he does, is finds those kinds of deals. Because I didn't even know that was even an option until it happened. Know what I mean? So I think that's the kind of things that they're finding him. And if that's the case, it doesn't really do me much good because I'm not an advertiser.
Yeah, yeah, but your subscriber count and your view count would help you if you chose to do something like that, dude. You're not small fish anymore, dude. It's
Well,
up to
yes,
you. You
but
gotta do whatever you're comfortable with, but
right, like that's the point. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with, like, I can't advertise a product I don't actually fucking like or use. I would only buy the shoes to make the video to half-heartedly put out there and just receive a paycheck. You know what I
well,
mean?
maybe you can start the smartass version of shit. The ads and stuff where you're mocking them, but they still make money. And you never know. You start a new trend.
But maybe. I don't know. I don't know if the company would appreciate that.
You never know. Doug saying yes. This way they know a manly man wears these
Wearing the
shoes.
shoe. So I wear cowboy boots. That's my go-to. I love cowboy boots.
Aren't you
You
wearing
just slip
sneakers
them
at
on.
the event at No Name?
No, no. At the event, I were wearing sandals.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I didn't remember you were wearing boots.
Yeah.
I think you were wearing pants.
It's either if I have to put on socks, I'm wearing my cowboy boots. If I don't put on socks, I'm just wearing sandals. Like there's no in between. It's either a sandal day or it's a full on steel toe boot day.
Yes, Dougster Buff has an agent. He was mentioning that in the live stream last week.
Yeah.
Dinas, wear these shoes chasing people around with an air horn. There you go.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of ways to do stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah. I might look into the magnet wall one. I mean, I don't know. If I can
oh
customize what it is that is getting put
yeah,
on there, that'd be cool.
do you know the name of that? Because I think that's the one that like Tavares and a couple of those bigger guys that advertised. It's like
Yep.
a painting you just magnetize to a wall or something.
Yeah, pretty much. It's made out of steel. It's you don't use any nails or anything. You basically just stick tape like a magnet to the wall and just do that.
Tom saying probably going to stop playing guitar on video might go a completely different direction.
Hmm.
You can start exterminating on camera. That'd probably get you views, actually.
Why are you
Why
purchasing
are you
something?
purchasing something you have to advertise? Wouldn't they give you a pair to demo? It depends on how it works.
I don't know because it's different, right? I mean, they would be if they choose your video, they are paying you $1,000. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like,
you're sort of third party soliciting them to take your ad. It's not like they're coming after you. Like the tool wrap company, the guys that gave me the tool roll,
yeah.
they have a new product out and they're sending it to me, and I'm gonna do something for it on video.
Yeah, like it's not a product review. Like they're not here, review this product on a video. No, it's here, make a video that I can put on as an advertisement in front of other people's YouTube channels, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like the Vice Grip Garage does the O'Reilly's one, same thing. Know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're actually paying him for that. That's not something he just did out of the kindness of his heart. So
No, but so would this be. It'd be something they'd pay me for it. A
yeah,
one-time payment, but yeah.
I'll have to look into that because anything is good practice for wrangling in more people. I mean, like the detailing company that sent me the stuff, and I did the video on that, and the exhaust company, and the exhaust company wants to work with me again, which is cool. I just got to find a vehicle that I can do something with.
Yeah, I mean, you should like just scroll all the way over to the $ on the studio, and it's in there.
Okay, I'll have to look at that. I don't think I've ever seen it in on the computer. I don't have the app on my phone. That's why I was thinking about maybe putting the app on to see if it's different in the app.
No,
I'll have to ask.
usually
I'll have to
you.
ask tomorrow at my YouTube meeting
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
twice a week.
Is that valuable at all? That meeting
I
stuff?
definitely learned some interesting stuff. They have a product experts from YouTube that are going to be talking to us this week, so that should be interesting. I've gotten some interesting stuff. I've gotten to talk to people that do this for a living, and it's nice to have somebody that I can if I have a question or concern or a problem, I can actually email this representative directly, and like we have some basic level interaction. Plus, I get free stuff. I'm getting a YouTube beanie.
Hey, that's nice.
And if I do a couple more vertical shorts, I get some other stuff too. So it's neat. It's neat to have kind of a foothold and talk to people that it makes me feel bad that when I'm talking to these people that do other things, and it's like, wow, you guys fart and you have a million views, and I'm building things with my decrepit hands, and I'm squeezing by.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
some of those gamer dudes. It's like, holy crap.
Oh yeah.
Their live streams are 30, 40,000 viewers. It's like, holy shit.
Gaming and reactions are probably the two big things on YouTube.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if you put an ad on TV, you'd get more than $1,000. Well, it's all. There's a lot more to it, but yeah.
Yeah,
GNS. Start farting more.
that's true.
Well,
Good.
I don't know if that's directed to me or you. I think I fart enough. I just try not to do it on camera.
Well, yeah, you
I've
gotta
thought
do
about
it on.
I've thought about just doing a stupid reaction or something. Doing whatever the dumbest thing I could think of that day is, and just starting another channel for that. But
A reaction channel would be sweet.
I just would never want to have to put on an act. I'm stupid enough as it is. I don't want to have to act like somebody else is stupid. No, I
Yeah.
think with the amount of views you have in the channel, the fact your channel's growing, if you decided that's what you want to do, I'm pretty sure there'd be people out there that'd be willing to help you get cash. So
Yeah, possibly. I've been tossing around the idea of throwing up a channel membership, but then again, honestly, who the hell would pay to watch a video? Like that concept just boggles my mind. Like I wouldn't pay for some channel's membership.
well, you
Like
are not your target market.
no, I am not my target
You
market.
are not. Like you are
No, I
not your
am
target.
not.
A lot of the guys I know, Buff has one, Paul Barn has one, Irish Outlaw I think has one,
Yeah.
Vice Grip has one.
Well, of course, yeah. Yeah.
Uh, it's more of a, in my mind, I guess if I've thought about it, but I don't think I have enough content, or I don't have enough stuff to make it to make it worthwhile. Somebody paying it for it, even the cheap. It's more like have them help you, build your stuff. It's kind of like that. It's like a build fund. So I
Yeah,
can see the unit of that. It's like if these guys want to watch you build something, want to help contribute to what you're doing, that's a way for them to do it.
that's true.
And you're saying $2 per pay per Dan weekends. There you go. Yeah, you could be like the next Cletus. You could have Paper Dan.
Yeah.
Roadkill recipes might do well.
Yeah. I thought
Anything's
about
possible.
that.
I'm just gonna keep doing the vertical stuff on the weekends and in the mornings, probably just saying like, watch me carve a pumpkin, watch me clean my yard, do something, because it's a whole completely different audience, and it's a ton more viewers
Yeah, I have yet
than
to do that.
it's worth
I
giving.
have, yeah, I've considered just throwing the camera on while I'm tinkering with the car, but I don't know. I just haven't.
True crime stories does good. Yeah, you could do true crime. You could do the Batman background, where you can only see like your eyes. It was a dark and stormy night. I was playing guitar when my brother fell down the stairs. I thought about doing the car stuff, but I don't. That's the only. It's like when that vertical stream for working on cars. I don't know how well that would work, especially because there's so much going on. It's where do you? How do you? That's why I've been trying to do it at events and things where you're out and there's constant stuff going on, so you can change it up. Because I'm working on a car. How many times you want to see me cuss at a bolt?
I mean, that might be what they're there for.
You never know. Three saying that's why we subscribe to channels, but I think making people pay for extra videos is BS.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, well, no, like I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on three. It's more of a helping you pay to do the builds. They like watching you, and if you have more money, you can theoretically build stuff faster, which means you make more content by proxy. So they're helping you fund cool stuff that they might not be able to do themselves. The whole I know a lot of the guys do early access, like they're a video ahead, so the members can watch the video a week before or something. I think that's how a
Yeah.
lot of them do it. And there's like live streams for members only. If there are people that really, you could have super fans, other than the couple of guys that were super enemy fans. There could be people who want to know what you think.
Oh, possibly. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll throw
Well,
one up for shits and giggles. and
Give
just
it a
see what
shot.
happens.
At least it's alive. You never know. Like when you guys are barbecuing and stuff, just throw one up for that. It, like if my normal one's 70 to 100 viewers, let's say on these live streams, it ebbs and flows quite a bit. On the verticals, it's 200 to 400. It's a lot. It's a lot different, and it's a lot different people. It's still quite a few of the regular guys that I see all the time, which I greatly appreciate, come in as well. But it's a lot of who knows from who knows where. So Lauren wants me to do a cooking video. Maybe
Could do cooking.
got a lot of vertical lives to try out, so I'll be doing something. BS bovine scatology. I don't think she's talking about bovine poop. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Probably not. I gotta go get a phone charger.
Why don't you go Titanic?
Nope, not trying to Titanic myself this day.
I get it, but if you're good, you're good. Okay. Burritos and other choice foods, something like that. Bountiful shiitake mushrooms. Okay, there's that. Yeah, the link is pinned, so anybody would like to jump in and shenanigans, you're welcome to shenanigans. Anybody have plans for the excuse me, the medications give me a heartburn. Anybody have plans for the 4th of July? Yeah, that's good. Anybody have plans for Halloween? Maybe I can English. I must be bad. It's possible. Scott needs to talk like Julia Childs the whole time. Dude, no, I think the Swedish Chef. That's probably what I need to do. I said, I bet one of you could figure out how to cook on an engine. That's not that complicated, actually. Just some tinfoil and heat. Engine block burritos. Shrooms alone. You're welcome to shrooms alone. I shall not be mushrooming. I am mildly allergic to them. Yeah, what Doug said, that has been done many times. Julia Childs was hot, and she had a great Pennsylvania accent. Yeah, well, you there? Yeah, Cindy. Bork, bork, bork. Excuse me. Lord, I know, Doug, it's like a classic, but do it with a new twist. I mean, anything's possible. You want to start the Engine Block Burrito channel, Dan?
Do what?
Start the Engine Block Burrito challenge.
Engine block burrito challenge.
Yeah, you've seen the people cook on engine blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw a burrito in there.
Yeah. Well, like who can make their burrito the fastest or something stupid? We can start a whole challenge series.
I could win that for sure. You just drain all the water out of the engine. You just floor it to $7,000, and
okay,
when
so
the engine blows up, when it comes shattering apart, that's how you know the burrito's done.
Well, no, so we have to make a disclaimer without killing your engine.
Oh, well, okay, then easy. You put the burrito directly on the header, not up by the manifold or anything, just right on the header. I bet you could sear a steak on a header. That's a fucking video right there.
That, but you probably could.
That's a video right there. Grilling steaks on a header.
There you go.
Oh, dude, if only I had a setup in which I could do that, that'd be awesome.
You got a Mustang sitting right there.
With header wrap on the headers.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. So it'll be a little fiberglassy, DNS is saying my knees ain't what they used to be. Hard to run away from when I light the dog poo. It's one way to look at it. I gotta catch up on the chat here.
Catch up on the chat.
Tell me how I just see 4 likes, because not everybody's liking it. But one is correct. That the engagement in the chat and likes do help. It shows people that you guys are watching, and you like my brain is stupid.
Juan, check out my new carburetor, Juan.
It's
Look
bigger
at
than
that.
your head, Juan.
It's bigger than your mullet, Juan.
Yeah, it's true.
Comparison.
Yeah, Doug saying Chambler baked ziti.
Yeah.
Little harder to well, I could probably cook in the valley where the intake is because it's off to the side, but I wouldn't be able to get any of the heat from the exhaust because of the way the intake and the exhaust run together. Max Wedge is saying I cooked on my machine at strip mine all the time. So he cooks when he's at the strip. Van Lightbiker, Juan saying hi. Dean saying, Juan, I'm not worthy. Don't you feel upset John Z. DeLorean went with Northern Ireland rather than Puerto Rico? Man, he is pulling out the oldies.
That is wow.
It is true, but I hadn't even thought about that in long, like almost ever. Jed Scott cooked his potato on his fender headers on Barely Cuda. Huh.
Yeah.
That was when Dougster was giving out his potatoes at In. One saying bigger than a mullet. This is a personal now. Laughy. Max Wedge, you need one more carb yet. Yeah, you need two. You got one Dominator. You might as well have two.
Hey, yeah. Dual Dominators on the tunnel ram. That'd be sweet.
On the 302.
It's technically a 308.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
My apologies to the small block Ford gods.
You are not representing 4 whole cubic inches, right?
Okay. Well, again, I do apologize.
Size matters.
So that'd be
You
like
can
a 5.1.
you can do a lot with 4 cubic inches, let me tell you.
Yeah, what's that old saying? Is not the motion? It's not the size of the boat; it's the motion of the ocean. Is that what we're going with there?
Yeah, that's the excuse. Yes.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys provided the best bowl to NASA when you mean hard to do business with. Dean's running. Oh, what the heck? 304-582. Is that pi? What?
No.
No, 314 would be pi.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
It's
Calculation.
Well, something.
The mathematician.
Is Tom missing? How I haven't seen him anywhere? Well, Tom is right there. Juan.
Yeah, Tom's right there.
And when he has been on, he's been in the shadows. So he's doing his Northern Batman.
Cubic inches.
Cubic inches.
Oh.
I guess it threw me off with the parentheses.
Yeah, parentheses.
Being in Puerto Rico is not that easy to hide. Ireland probably was a better place for his doings. Well, it all depends on what you're talking about, but I really don't want to get into that because there's a whole lot of silly with that.
It's true.
I siliconed F100 Ranger emblems on my buddy's Chevy tailgate yesterday morning. That's nice. That's depending on where you're at. That's fighting words. You don't glue things to another man's truck. That's just wrong. Sick and wrong.
Yeah.
Funny, but still sick and wrong.
Don't do anything that could potentially damage the paint.
Yeah, funny's
And
funny.
anything else is fair game, just so long as it doesn't cause permanent damage.
Okay, we got Dougster's going dad joke mode. What do you get when you divide a pumpkin's width by its height? Pumpkin pi. Pi. I was thinking Magnum PI for a second, so I'm like, I can see like a pumpkin driving a Ferrari with a mustache. You know,
Pretty sure
that.
pi has an E on the end of it.
Well, no, but pi, like is in pi art squared,
Yeah.
not pi art delicious. Well, you can hit that like as much as you want one. There, I unliked and reliked myself.
Nice.
I liked me. Doug the Devil with his door to Hades.
Uh-oh, Juan's talking about Halloween again.
Oh God, no, Juan, no, we're not going, no. For the love of God, no. Good buddy can't hurt his paint. Now, apparently, I did not do this. There was a guy at one place I worked before, and a couple of people tied something to his trailer hitch and then tied it up out of the way around his exhaust pipe so that once he got driving and it got hot enough, it would break the string on his muffler, and said thing would be swinging underneath the back of his car. But he would not have seen it until he stopped. That thing was not an appropriate for work kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, pumpkin with a mustache. It could, Magnum PI, Magnum Pie.
I used to I used to have this big roll of industrial paper, like a big roll of it. I think I stole it from Tom, actually. I don't know where Tom got it, but it was his. And I used to keep it in the back of my car, my Dodge Intrepid, and I would roll out a big piece and I would tape it to the back of my buddy's tailgate, and I would just write like fucking I'm gay and shit. just stupid shit like that. So after work, he would like just hop in his truck and just start driving down the highway.
Yeah.
And the funniest part is he never like took it off. He never knew it was there. Just somewhere between work and his house, it just flew off every time. So he's just been littering shit.
So there's some poor guy driving on a truck trying to read this thing and just slaps him right in the windshield.
Oh yeah, just some fucking soccer mom yelling at her kids in the back seat. She just turns back, the windshield just I'm gay.
Hey, Miss Girl, what's happening? She's just saying hi, finishing a Hemi install. Yeah, she's doing a lot of pretty cool work at her new shop.
Nice.
So she's not active on YouTube. She's active on Instagram. So definitely go check her out. It's Jamie in Progress on Instagram, and she's got a lot of cool stuff that she's doing. Got a very cool shop as well. What's happening, UP? Thanks for jumping in again and again. Deanster, after the Dougster, this is what it looks like. Shorts. Oh, I don't think I can probably jump on that over here. Let's get back over here. So I can share the screen here. Let's see, share screen. Yes.
You're just gonna share screen before you even vetted the video.
It's from Dean.
That's what I'm concerned with.
Those don't look like real spiders, Dean. You should have a lot of them down there.
So all the fucking I hear scratching and scurrying over behind my cardboard wall.
You almost don't even want to know.
Man, probably some mouse over there or something.
Likely. Why do warlocks have Halloweenies? Excuse me, because the witches have their crystal balls. Okay, slide whistle. I need those slide whistle drops. I tell you.
I ain't got them.
I know. I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying it to your brother who's not currently in here. Maxwell's friend just put a engine in his truck. It was in front of a bar with no hood. I switched two plug wires, had to tow it up the hill to go for inspection next morning. Oh man, you're kind of an evil dude.
That's.
Dean
I
saying,
don't know if I'd
"Hey,
be friends with you at that point.
no, there's a line."
Yeah.
What's happening, Miss Jamie? Miss Carol, what's happening?
Hello. There's hardly any signal in the shop. I don't have the internet. The internet's supposed to be installed, but I'm trying here.
Oh,
So
we can hear you just
what are you
fine.
working on tonight?
Just finishing a Hemi install. It's already installed, but it's in that truck.
Nice.
I just came from underneath of it. Finishing up the underneath install. Then I built the motor, but I gotta do some and I got a tune file, so I gotta do some computer work to it. And I'm gonna try to get it at least push the bass tune tonight. So
Tom
that's
saying a
pretty
little
much
kid
it.
stole the slide whistle. I'm assuming it's one of your little kids. Just take it back.
Just take it back.
Tom.
But
You have
yeah,
to know where they put it.
that's pretty much what I got going on.
Yeah, Tom saying his wife's brother's kid. Oh, you know where he lives. Go beat him up and take it back. How's the new shop working out?
It's great. Love it here.
Nice. It looks like you got a lot of space.
Yes, it's my retirement plan. So,
Ugh.
and there's a square body Chevy right beside. Well, it's a GMC.
Nice.
Yeah, same thing.
And then my truck.
Oh, we're losing you a bit.
Oh,
She said her signal was kind of bad, so I think she might have froze.
man. I think she's okay if she's not moving, but as soon as she moves. Oh,
You back with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when you
Yeah,
started moving, it started freezing.
Hold on. I'll turn the camera around.
How do you like those the headlight things?
Oh, they're great. They're great. That's all I use. It's all I use.
Hmm.
I'm basically like line of sight out to the window because there's two windows on the top part, and I get the best signal if I sit dead center in the shop and I'm facing the window. Um, I should have internet in by next week, but I got to fly out to California. So, I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get this truck done before I leave for California.
Okay.
But yeah. So when I get back from California, I should have internet.
that'll be nice.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm getting internet service.
Yeah, it should be nice. And your Instagram post said you're doing that for a fellow soldier, the truck.
Yeah, soldier customer. It was cheaper to build it out with mild performance than it was to get one from like the dealership.
Okay.
But his original engine decided to drop drop a valve, and it kissed a piston, and it spun a bearing.
Ew, nice.
I have it disassembled. It was pretty gnarly.
Yeah,
I've
sounds
never
like it.
done a Hemi before, so this is my first Hemi build.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of them. They got real popular for about 10 years.
Yeah,
I was
this is
just
my
saying the
first one.
headlights. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's my first one. I've done LSs, I've done Tritons, I've done BMWs, Mercedes. I've never done a Hemi.
Yeah, ducks are saying the headlights are great until you have to talk to someone naturally you want to look, whoever you're talking to, and you blind them for the whole time. I can see that being somewhat of a problem, but don't those have like a thing where you can like wave them off or something?
Nah, the switches is on the side, not in here.
Okay.
I'm
I must
alone.
think
There's
that
nobody.
headband one.
I'm alone a lot. There's nobody to look at and blind, so it doesn't matter. It's just me. I'm not popular enough.
Popularity is a state of mind. Unless you're on YouTube, then it's a strange game.
The only one I ever have coming around is Tom. Very rare cases. Normally I go to him, so it's pretty much all I got.
Here or there, Alex from Huber's Projects and Luke from Bearded Wrencher were here dropping off the bug, my new bug on
Yeah,
Saturday. They ran to a bunch of other places.
I was on YouTube at one time, but it's just not for me. I can't sit here and make videos and make content. I'm too busy.
Oh yeah,
That's
especially with your shop.
that's the way I've
And
been feeling lately.
a year ago, I did not expect this.
Yeah. I
But
felt like all I did this summer was marketing with the car, trying to get it out there and get it in front of people. I didn't really do a lot of work.
I went to one event with my 460 Ford, which was Ford Takeover, and that's because I did it last year too. But as far as marketing, no, I just drive it. I don't deal with people very well. Ford Takeover was a lot for me.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, but I got overloaded. I had to. There were several times I had to go back to the truck and sit in there and start up, put the air condition on. I didn't enter my truck into the show. I just drove it out to the stands, and then I walked around all the spectators and studied everybody's builds and what's going on.
Okay. That is one advantage of going to shows. You can actually see what people build up front and in person.
Yeah, I mean, people were looking at me. I got compliments on my truck, but I was just there for the tech, and because there's a lot of vendors that go to these big shows that I use as suppliers, like Tremec and um late model restorations, handling motorsports. Some people like that I use for vendors of my customers. So it was nice. It's just nice to show face, like, oh yeah, I bought I bought this transmission from you like several years ago. Yada yada yada.
And Mom Therese saying you would have a good time at No Name Nationals, you'd be fine. It's much more laid back, but there's no company presence there. It's just all YouTubers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a YouTuber, so
You might. Have you ever been to PRI in Indy, the performance racing industry? It's like SEMA, but it's all racing stuff. It's nowhere near as crazy.
and that's the thing. I'm not even a racer. I like the tech because in all aspect, my truck is lazy. It's slow to take off, but I mean, it's my build, but it's not. I'm not a racer. I don't like to go fast. I go like 500 the speed limit. Yeah.
The only neat thing about it is you see a lot of the new technology coming out, and on the vendor row they actually have all the CNC machines actually milling and building things at the shows. So it's kind of neat to see it if you've never seen that stuff up close.
When is that again? Yeah,
It's December, I think 10th through the 12th. Let me look.
10th through the 12th.
11th through the 13th, I believe.
Okay. You
Or
said you
12th.
you have to sign up for that, right?
Yeah, you become the easiest way to do it. You become a member. You can become it because you're media. That's how I'm
Yeah.
in it.
How
And
do you go about doing that?
you just pay them $40. You sign up a thing. You send them your email information for your channel, and it'll like one video, and you're in. There's not much to it.
Like you just Google PRI and they have a website or what?
Yeah, let me actually pull it up while we're sitting here.
Okay. It would be
I'm
nice to
like,
go to that with you this year, if I could swing it.
where is it
Indianapolis.
at?
It's in Indy, downtown Indianapolis.
I gotta go to I gotta go to Nashville this spring for a concept training. So
Okay.
I'm probably gonna be in the 460 there, and I have a friend that lives in Ohio, so I'm gonna drive up to Ohio and visit him. In the
Yeah, it's
460,
not.
I told him I'll bring the 460 this year.
Yeah, so this is the main site for
Okay.
PRI. I can send it to you.
Now,
I can email it to you later, Dan, or text it to you as well.
Yeah, just text it to me later.
It's $40 a year for the membership. It's basically, it's also they try to. One of the things they do with the money that you pay is they try to keep motorsports going. They try to prevent the like the cafe laws and some of the stuff that's overreaching the government regulations and things. So there is some benefit to it. But it's definitely a neat show. There's 1,400 companies there, I want to say, and it's everybody from. I don't know if I can look at it from here. Let's see what they attend. 12th to the 14th. Let's see what this has. That's not good help. So it's the Indianapolis Convention Center, which is these two buildings right here, and then it's also the Lucas Oil Stadium, which is there's a walkway underneath the rows to get to that.
is that in June?
No, it is in. That didn't. Sorry, it is in December 12th to the 14th.
That's that is way too many people for me.
It's not that bad. The biggest advantage, honestly, is if you're media, you get to go in an hour before everybody else does, so you get to see a lot of the stuff before everybody else does. So the convention center is these two buildings, and then Lucas Oil Stadium is here, and there's an underground path in that brown tunnel.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Wonder how far of a drive that is from Minnesota.
I would assume it's probably still like an 8-hour drive for you guys, but I don't know. It's in downtown Indianapolis. I'm trying to look at this stuff real quick. I know there's 90 something companies coming from Michigan. That's partly why I'm going. It's also fun. It's two hacks, busted a radio how much other people are going to be there that I know, that we know. So it's kind of nice to see some people too.
Yeah, there's no way I would be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry, I can't find the thing. There was something like 14 or 1,500 companies that are going to be there. Oop, that was not what I meant to do.
No, I can't see the
Definitely.
chat. Chat window loaded up on my cell phone.
Perfect for internet. It's not about all about speed, just fun and family. It pretty much. The only thing I don't like about it is the damn no coolant thing. That drives me off my mind. Take it easy, DNS. Thanks for jumping in, man.
Drove you so crazy you're not even going next year.
Well, there's more to it than that. No, the events are a ton of fun. There's no getting around it. It's nice to see all the people, and there's no drama other than the one, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But no, it's like it is a ton of fun. There's no getting around it.
This
I do hope it
winter,
grows.
this winter, I'm already booked up anyway. I got transmission build seminars to go to. So this winter is pretty much that's what I'm doing this winter is transmission build seminars.
It does
Like I
sound
did
marginally not
last
exciting, but
like I did the same thing I did last winter.
take it easy, Mama M3. And where are you at? Do you have to be certified to work on cars, or does it matter there?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. No, I was ASC certified in Michigan. You also had to at least be state certified.
Yeah.
And if you had ASC, it superseded it, but you couldn't work on cars for a living without having some kind of certifications.
I was certified, but that was in diesel. I started out in diesel in 04. I was actually the only girl in my class, believe it or not. Yeah, I started off in diesel right before the turn of where EGR started to come about, and then I got out of diesel, and then I did it
Yeah,
for the Army for
I
2
have heard
years.
no one speak highly of the DEF fluid and what it does to diesels in terms of maintenance and everything else.
At about 2000 and anything up to about 2011 is hit and miss. With the emissions, it's just a fail-prone system because they force the system upon people before going through the extensive testing to meet certain regulations. That's what I don't agree with, and it just failed. So, I mean, we were just deleting everything, but I got out of that because I'm not even gonna admit to any of that crap. But and then I started working in the 4x4 industry for a little bit, and then I got out of it, and then I moved here. I was like, all right, this is my last move. And I gave it one more shot, and then a year later, I didn't expect to have my own shop, but it happened.
Yeah, that's a pretty big change.
I worked on 87 cars to make this happen.
Yikes.
That's
Yeah,
pretty nice though. You got your own place.
it was scary. It's scary. It's still scary. It's still surreal and scary. But it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
I had to step out of my comfort zone hardcore That's about the best I can describe. Is I had to really step out of my comfort zone
Yeah, I can hear you.
and
Yeah, it
kind of
sounds like a lot of work.
put everything on the line. But I mean, I'm on my time. I get to do my own stuff. I can slow down and breathe now. I don't have to worry about rent and a dirty place with trash trucks just driving around and other shops that rent space. I don't have to worry about that anymore. That's about the best thing about it.
And you kind of do whatever you want.
With reason.
Yeah. Oh, McDonald's saying I'm not certified, but I'm certifiable. I can agree with that one.
Now I still have an office job, a day job, but I separate. I wasn't going to use what I make in my office job. I wasn't going to use any of that to finance the hobby. And then the hobby ended up turning into a paid hobby, which turned into a business. And I have a fly that is on my skin and annoying the shit out of me. But yeah, I have to not move because if I move, you see what happens.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my
So-
hobby to turn into a business. I don't know if that's good or bad in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
I didn't plan for it to turn into a business. I didn't plan for it to turn into this. It was like, oh crap. Next thing you know, looking at land. Next thing you know, looking at building designs. I'm like, oh crap, it's really surreal now.
You're not that far away from retiring from your day job, though, are you? If I remember correctly.
It's coming up. We'll see. I am, but when I retire, I'm looking at come on, words. I'm looking at a remote engineering job right now in the tech security field. Unless I just retire and do this. But I think I'll give 5 more years in the civilian sector in the tech security engineering realm, and then I'll call it. That's the goal.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do, I'll just live off my retirement in this and just put everything that I make for my designs, and I'll just put all of that away 100% into a high interest yield growth. I'm not a financial planner or anything, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about. But we'll see.
That sounds smart to me.
Good luck to you. I will never be able to retire technically, so. I technically been retired for 8 years now. It's not really retired.
Well, are you tired?
I'm all kinds of tired.
Did you get tired again? You're retired.
I'm very tired. And oh my God, we've been invaded by the Kiwis.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. What's up?
Shouldn't you be upside down? There we go.
Yeah, that's yeah, okay. Now I can understand things.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, now it feels normal.
Can we hear him though? That's the next question.
I don't know if he's actually trying to say anything yet. He might just be being mysterious Dean.
He might be.
I can't see any of the chat still.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get off.
Well, I do appreciate you jumping on. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
good having you.
I pop in here and say hi, and I gotta finish putting a bracket on the front differential that hooks to the transmission that holds a bunch of crap up because I want to take the truck down from the lift, and that way tomorrow I can get ready to put the hood on and then get this thing's got an eviction notice. I need to start building something else.
Well, I thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for having me. I can't see the chat, but I'm on Instagram, not on YouTube. I don't do that crap, and it's not crap. I won't do that anymore. No time.
You're good. I appreciate it, Jamie. Thank you so much.
See ya.
Later.
And we had Dean and lost Dean. He froze. So
I mean, technically, we never really had Dean. I don't think
he
we
didn't.
could hear him.
We didn't talk, but that's Dean though too. It could be who knows what. So
I was expecting him to sing, to be honest with you. I was kind of hoping.
yeah, what's up, Dean? Maybe he'll come back. I do appreciate Miss Carol or just Jamie jumping in. Definitely go check her out on Instagram. It's Jamie in Progress.
Yeah.
So definitely go check her out. She's got a lot of cool builds. She's extremely knowledgeable. Very good at what she does. So maybe we will be graced by the Kiwi again. We will see.
Quite possibly.
Okay, Dean, what happened? You broke yourself?
Maybe he decided to check himself before he wrecked himself.
That is possible. I liked having an international flavor to the live stream. We had Oklahoma guys last week. We had just Jamie, and she's in the South somewhere, to be determined if she ever wants to say it. Then we had, a New Zealander for like a whole 30 seconds. So
Yes.
now all we need is pickle, and it'd be like, we've got everybody covered.
Yeah, good luck with that. Just...
Yeah, Canadians floating randomly in bodies of water between here and Canada.
Canada.
Hey, Slime, what's happening? I had a barbecue meat. I'm here now. Nice. Dean was just on the live stream for all of 30 seconds in the panel, and he disappeared. So I think he went and froze.
We just elevated this stream from national to international.
Oh. Sorry, the pain meds are giving me the hiccups, and
Yeah.
they're a lot of fun.
You all right over there?
Yeah, just feeling fantastic as always.
Good.
It's good times.
Wouldn't want you to feel any different.
No.
You wouldn't really be.
No, that's true. At least to me that you know.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's like to not have pain, to be honest with you, at this point. But no, it would be cool if you guys were able to do indie.
Yeah,
So,
I definitely want to go do more shit. No Name was nice getting out of fucking Minnesota doing something, so I want to do that again. There will probably be carburetor companies there, I would imagine, right?
Oh yeah, Edelbrock and Holly and a lot of the other guys that are the independent companies and fuel companies and Kevlar injection and
maybe I can go walk up to them in person and be like, "Hey, the fuck."
You can try that.
Me,
I don't know if I would advise it, but
I filled your shit with JB Weld. You owe me.
yeah, I don't know if they'd really go for that one so much.
Probably not. Yep.
And what you're in Brainerd, Minnesota?
Yes. Brainerd, Minnesota.
Let me
Home
do
of the
this.
BIR, Brainerd International Raceway. Official NHRA sanctioning body.
Okay, let me pop this up then. Real quick. Dean went upside down and too far from the. He did. He went down under and flipped over.
It's true.
No, you're always welcome, Dean. So I hope nothing bad happened. Hey, so
Uh-huh. What are we looking at?
it's saying. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Give me 1 second.
Zoomage.
Saying it's a
That's farther away than I thought.
like 10-hour drive.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that other path is any faster. No, the squiggly line is farther. The blue line, the dark blue line, is quicker, and then you could always take another 3-hour flight.
Yeah, that's true. Our flight was to what was it? Michigan, or not Michigan, Missouri. It's only an hour. That wouldn't be
Was it an
bad.
hour?
Yeah, 1 hour.
Jeez, like you barely got up in the air.
Yeah, we got up, we got to altitude, and we went right back down.
I've had weird flights like that. Yeah, Dean, you're always welcome on, bud. I don't know what happened, but you are definitely welcome on there, Mr. Kiwi.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind flying again, but the rental vehicles just fucking
Yeah.
was expensive.
Oh, be you and Tom could jam yourselves in your Daewoo and drive the 10 hours. That'd be entertaining for
I mean,
somebody.
it's not the driving 10 hours part that isn't good. It's the fact that it's 10 hours one way, 10 hours the other way, and we have work. Like we work for a living. So trying to
Oh,
get
don't.
off of work and then, you have to take the time off work to go there. And most of the time you're there, you're simply just driving to there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Dan looked.
I can't help but you live in a ridiculously weird part of the country that is next to nothing.
Yes. Nowhere. Bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm I'm up in the Michigan, but I can get it damn near anywhere. Missouri was 13 hours. You is 13 hours.
Yeah.
Because I had to do a giant J to get to you.
I think you can go across a ferry, can't you?
Yeah, there should be a in Ludington there should be a ferry across, but it cut like 3 hours out. It wasn't not a great
Significant.
savings,
Yeah. Truth.
but it has great watermelons.
I'm sure it
Don't
does.
quite know the context, but yeah,
I'm sure it
like I
does.
said, bud, you're always welcome on. Hope nothing bad happened.
Yeah, I mean, like if I could just take like a week off of work and I didn't have the kid and stuff like that, and Tom could take a week off work, didn't have kids. Like I would love to just take a road trip, just fucking 10 hours, just driving around, going to places. I mean, that would be awesome. It's just I don't it's not realistic for me, unfortunately. 'Cause I do have, freaking job and I got the kid and that kind of shit.
Well, like I said, my plan is to go to Duct Tape Drags next year in Arizona,
Yeah.
and it's a week after No Name. At least it was this year and last year. So, and it's very large and very full of YouTubers and Freiburger and all kinds of people. So
See, I'd love to go to that. I'd have to figure out how to get the car there and me there.
yeah, I was thinking of, depending on how it worked out, is trying to fly somewhere out there like 2-3 days before, buy a shitty car, get it running, and take it to the event and sell said shitty car and fly back. And or if the shitty car is not so shitty, drive it back.
That would be interesting.
That could be fun.
That it'd probably be easier to afford a shitty car if you had more than one person go in on it.
That's kind of the plan. Like a bunch of us are going to do the Lemons Rally next year in July, and the idea is get a bunch of us together so that whatever car we use, whether it be the Chambler or we have to go in and buy something, it's 3 or 4 people spending $500 rather than one person spending 2 or 3 grand. Because
Yes.
we're all, poor ass YouTubers. So, and it's more fun to do stupid stuff like that with friends. So
Probably make better videos too. We should talk about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm game. We've got enough time. We basically got a year to
Basically got a year.
start to really. And I've talked to Junkyard about something else, and he thought, oh, maybe I can get to Arizona quicker. It's like, well, yeah, you can. It's closer to Missouri and Minnesota, and I still think Indy's a pretty good split for a lot of us, because then you guys can meet Jim, because Jim's an hour from there, and it's a couple different guys. I think Woody said he had family near there, and I think Junkyard said he had family near there as well. So there's perfect excuse for some of these guys to come someplace. So Dean saying that was the clip of Mrs. Ecstasy threatening me with a knife. Okay, I'll have to pull that up then. Dean. I was getting threatened with cutlery. One second here. We'll pull up the video of the Deanster.
Getting threatened with a knife.
It's something like that.
That'll be good for the YouTube gods.
Yeah, it's good for the algorithm.
It's just like me. Sometimes it gets a pub.
I'm not seeing a knife there, Dean.
Yeah, there wasn't a knife. That was a spoon.
Yeah, I'm claiming false advertising, Dean.
That's trickery. That's trickery from down under.
Kiwi, who can you trust? I tell you.
God damn it.
I just know people in Arizona, but they are probably pushing up daisies now. Well, hopefully not. Hey, first responder, thanks for jumping in.
What's up?
At least you know I'm real. That is true. I've actually seen you, and you've talked before. That could have been an AI guy who just flipped the camera around and didn't say anything, because that uncanny valley. If you don't move your mouth, then you can't tell it's an AI. So,
well, no. Truth be told, though, at least we seen Dean then. I mean, we didn't even see him this time. That could have been anyone's voice.
I could have. Well, that was someone else's hands too.
Yeah. See?
No, he's been on the live streams once or twice before. The Indy Swap. No, we're the PRI's performance racing industry. It's like SEMA, but it's all racing industry stuff, and it's at Indianapolis Convention Center from the 12th to the 14th of December. It's a neat show. There's about 100 Michigan companies that are there. There's something like 1,400 companies overall. Big companies, little companies, streetcar racing, drag racing, Indy, round, circle track, dirt track, monster trucks, tractor pullers. It runs anything racing is pretty much there, including the machines that actually make the parts. So if you've never seen a milling machine or a lathe or anything 3D, a CNC work before, that's the best opportunity to see one up close and personal. There were 2 spoons, me and the spoon. Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I had a first runner. That doesn't look like a giant hood scoop. It looks like sunglasses, but you never know. AI guys are way more clever. We didn't say anything about being clever. You just, the uncanny valley is the thing where they're talking about when they move their mouth is when you can tell it's AI generated.
Yeah.
Because there's something that just doesn't seem right about computer stuff as compared to humans.
They're getting pretty good though. You're getting pretty
It's
good.
fairly, yes, they're getting much better at it. Mrs. X's hands can hurt and heal. Ah.
I've seen it to where they'll take like old timey photos of like Abraham Lincoln or something, and then they'll generate like AR him like there just moving around like in the scene of the photo. That's pretty cool. I just seen that the other day.
There's some neat stuff. Technology is never something that scares me. It's the people that are in charge of it that scare me. It's the people that do dumb things in the name of even dumber things. That's what worries me, if anything. That's what I like about AI. There's something screwy about it. Very cool. Use your imagination. Well, I am. Sometimes it scares me, the thought of the imagination being used. Don't know why I'm getting general chat messages from something I've never been a member of. Okay, that's interesting. That's what that ding was. That's what I like. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong thing.
Nope, wrong thing.
Wrong thing. These things happen. Oh,
Did it wrong.
they're wrong. So much wrong.
Yes, sirree.
Touch is back. I'm back, and I have heat. Nice. I have heat as well. I'm assuming Dan does. Hopefully, probably not in his garage, but I'm assuming he has heat in his house.
I have a boiler in my house. I got water heat.
Oh, you got the little registers on the wall there for the.
Yep.
Look at you go. You're like 1920s technology in there.
Supposedly a very efficient form of heat.
That's what I've heard. If they work right, they're awesome. It's if they start having trouble, they're kind of a pain.
Yeah.
So
I
no
just set,
central.
I set it at 60 and I just leaving it there. So hopefully if it just has to maintain and it doesn't have to heat and cool, just maintain, it'll be affordable this winter.
So no central air then, I'm assuming, Dan?
No.
Do you have a basement or crawl or slab or?
Slab. It's directly on a slab.
Yeah, that's what mine is. I have a slab house.
You get moisture?
My area.
Just
No, I don't.
floors?
No,
No?
I don't have any trouble with it. They'll get cold sometimes because it's frozen and everything else. But like in my area, being so close to the water, it's weird. It'll be like basement, crawl, slab, basement, crawl, slab. It all depends. Like a good friend of mine, his parents has a corner lot on the water, and they have a full basement, and it's like your basement's like literally 15 feet from a body of water. It's kind of scary, but they're in any trouble. So
yeah, I get moisture wicking up out of the floor sometimes. Like if it,
weird.
I've had to run a dehumidifier in there this summer.
I wonder if that's because of the heating piping going through the slab.
No, there's no piping going through the slab. It all goes up through the ceiling. They didn't run anything underneath.
That's interesting.
It is kind of weird. Normally they would run it underneath, but they went up instead. So and then they had the previous owners had pipe burst, freeze and burst up there. So then they filled it with like 3 feet of insulation. I got so much insulation in my attic, you wouldn't believe it. So
I'm gonna have to insulate my plumbing runs up and over in my house because they had it running through the slab, and the plumbing was bad when I bought the house. And the solution was to go up and over, but I've got to get heating tape for the piping because the 2 winters out of the 10 I've been here, the pipes froze. I don't burst because they're PEX; they won't burst, but no water for a couple days is a real bitch. So
you have insulation up there?
there's insulation up there, but the pipes themselves, there's so much air movement because I'm so close to the water. It's going,
true.
the air is going through, and it's just the right frequency of air to freeze the water in the pipes. First runner saying the Hellcat I worked on over the weekend took the world record for fastest Hellcat 714 stock. Nice. Congratulations, my friend. That's very cool.
Nice.
But did it have a giant ass hood scoop? It's the real question. If it didn't, it doesn't count. Dutch saying I had to tweak the thermostat, but it's 68 in here right now. I got a t-shirt on. Well, look at you going all fancy.
68. What are you trying to boil yourself to death? I got
my house
60.
55 or 56. That's with my body. That's as cold as I can take it.
Yeah.
I understand. Raise the house up off the slab 2.5, 3 feet. It will be dry, and now you'll have cross space for AC and heat. You could do that. I guess if you're, you could have lift kit on your house.
I mean, I don't know how I go about lifting the house. Like,
You have to jack it up. There's companies that do that stuff, actually.
I'm sure there are, but I couldn't afford one of them. I'd have to do it myself.
That is true. I got a bunch of bottle jacks you could borrow. Only else is I have an ICF basement, and it stays pretty consistent in temperature. I assume that means one of the half crawls. Michigan has those, but I might be wrong.
You should sell those bottle jacks. Here is a bottle jack that held up the Chandler. See?
And nobody cares.
But slap a sticker on it.
I'm probably gonna need them for the Honda anyway. But no, I'm gathering up all the old videos from the Chandler. I'm gonna make one long, complete video, probably around Christmas, and I get to watch how wooden and goofusy I was at the beginning, and kind of mix and mash it all in together. But the weird thing is, those videos where I was a wooden piece of crap have more views than the stuff I've made lately. So it's like, I guess I could. This is my video. I'm working on my car.
So you can watch early, ambitious, happy 6%, and then just slowly transition into like fucking. I want to get it done. This broke again. Oh shit!
Yeah,
just watch your mood. Just
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Who's next?
Yeah.
Mount Cook and most of the southern island of New Zealand has had a really heavy spring snow, road closures, snow in my hometown village. It's great. Okay.
Normally I can. We don't normally get snow here until about Thanksgiving. So, like I said, I got about a month of driving the car, if I could ever get the car, up and driving.
That would be nice. Yeah, our snow is. We might get some in December, but it was 50 degrees and rainy at Christmas last year. It was the weirdest winter I've ever had in Michigan. Very strange.
Same here. It was warmish. So really, I mean, I can drive the car up until there's salt on the road, basically. So who knows?
You never know. First runner saying it had a pretty big hood to hide the 110 millimeter Apex turbos. That's a honking freaking turbo.
Hey,
working late, I'll be listening in. Well, I appreciate it, my friend. If it hadn't been for the rain, it would have been an interesting Christmas. But it was rainy. It was like if it had been snow, it would have been fun. But the fact that it was too cold to enjoy it and not cold enough to freeze, so it wasn't snow. It was just like goo. Yeah. It just wasn't that fun. FRG, we can use flapjacks and pancakes to lift Darkside Dan's house. We use that stuff in heavy equipment situations. Yeah, there's companies that will move an entire house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. I don't know if I'd really want to do that, but hey, whatever. Whatever floats your boat.
Or lifts your house.
You must be in a fairly heavy water table area where you're at. Like the water table must be fairly high.
I mean, we're the land of 10,000 lakes, so we got a big body of water literally anywhere you look. So yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm like I said, a half mile for me is a one of the Great Lakes. I can see goddamn Canada from right there. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's and even like in here in the garage, it's like it anything that comes in here just wants to rust. Except the car, which has been convenient. Although it has grown mold on the bottom side of the gas tank, which is
which is
unusual.
just weird as shit.
That is very unusual.
Yeah. The soil by me is fairly clay, so I think that keeps a lot of the water content out. Old McDonald saying late January, early February is usually the snowiest. Yeah, for Michigan, February is normally the hardest month of the winter. That's normally when we get the most snow, we get the most frost. Those kind of aggressive, kind of days.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean we can still have snow up April. I mean,
We do sometimes, but it's weird. It'll be 60 for 2-3 days, and then it'll just be an Arctic blast of WTF for a day and snowy, and then it's all gone again. Just enough to make it weird.
yeah.
Dean saying Halloween is a good time to lift a house, a life and death situation. American first responders and Kiwis and earthquakes can lift buildings for free. Well, if you want to come lift Dan's house for free, I'm pretty sure he'll probably take you up on that. Maybe.
Go for it.
Yep. We appreciate it. Anybody, all the likes do help. Engagement helps, and any way that you can engage with the channel helps. Super chats and stickers and all that crap are not required. They are nice if they happen, but they are definitely not part of the requirements. That's one of the things they're trying to push as much as they can, is to have an engagement as much as they can with the YouTube stuff that I'm in right now. Dean, I have a set of house jacks. It's easier to do. Oh, there you go. Yep, they're gonna come jack up your house for free. It's the beams that are expensive.
Yeah.
You just help build the fastest, Dodge on the street. I'm pretty sure you can afford some beams. Especially don't tell him we could spin it 26 degrees so it gets sun.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much room to spin my house, but I mean,
Well,
you
they
could
maybe
try.
just have to tilt it. Like they'd have to put it up on one side, kind of move it, and then set it back down so you could don't.
I mean, to be honest, if you guys want to move my house to the right a little bit, that way I could have a bigger driveway. That'd be great. Because right now, literally, like the neighbor's fence and my house, like if I drive the car there, I can't open the doors. There's like no, it's that much space.
Look, your driveway was a little on the anorexic side there.
It's very, very anorexic. Yes.
Only Donald's saying I am in the country right next to the dirty, driest county in Michigan, and I still need a sump pump in my basement. Apparently, there is an underground lake near me. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm assuming is with Dan. And no, Dean, H-beam rods will not do it. I'd put it on a turntable. Well, then get Sir Mix-Up to come over and whack it around. Just put a garage door in the living room. I'm pretty sure he's thought of that, Dean, but you never know.
My living room's not big enough. It's a tiny little home. It's a nice, cozy little home. Literally, the bathroom is a broom closet, basically. I mean, I can barely fit in the bathroom. That is one of the not great things about the house. But it's a house. It's mine.
Everybody's got to start somewhere, dude.
Yeah.
My first house was 700 square feet. My first house was right around 700 square feet, a double lot, and my garage was 900 square feet. So that was a win. Yeah, that wasn't really usable. I had to fix a lot of it, and then a lot of things went sideways. But I was like, this is gonna be perfect.
Yeah. I didn't have a kid, I would just live in a garage. I mean, that'd be perfect for me. I'd love
You
that.
need a barn dominium, one of those barn/garages.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just gonna put your house on a big lazy Susan. Just
A big lazy Susan. Yeah, I could live with it. Eventually, I'm gonna make an addition to this garage. I'm gonna push this wall out that way for, I don't know, 10 feet or so. That'll be good.
backwards or to the side?
What?
Back or to the side?
Back. I think I'm just gonna keep the wall, but I'll knock out where the window is and just make that a doorway and have that be like a shop back there. So all of this crap can like be in there, and then this, because I get the garage organized, right? Like I organize it, and then anytime I work on anything, it just becomes a disaster.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. I know the I know the small garage problems, especially when you're trying to build something as stupid as that stuff I build. There's no space. If I had even just a small 2-car garage, the amount of shit I could get done as compared to just having the one is amazing. 'Cause I could work on 2 cars at once. Because now I can't, especially with winter coming. First round is saying put the lazy Susan in the driveway so you can turn the car sideways to open the doors and no need for a turnaround. First round is saying Dan, I'm working on a Mustang right now.
Really nice.
Yeah, it looks like my friend Alex is getting a 65 Mustang on trade for something. So
Ooh, that's my year. That's the year I got. I really got to work on that thing, but it's been cold. I've been working a lot, and I just don't have motivation.
Dean is saying in Switzerland it's not nice to sleep rough. Dark side Dan, glad your daughters make you man up to a big boy's house. Oh, the barn dominiums are neat. Actually, it's a kind of a cool idea. If I could find a place with enough land, I wouldn't mind having a 100 by 100-foot giant building with 800 square feet of house and lots of shop.
Yeah, I mean that would be perfect for me. I would love to just have a little house inside of a giant shop. It just,
That's kind of what they are.
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you just wake up, you have your little home, and you go outside of your home, and just fucking car and mechanics, and oh, it'd be great.
Yep. Some place to put all your shit inside.
Yep. Inside storage.
And first one saying, Dan, I know what your problem is. You need to move south. I did. Screw that north. I
Moving
will be.
south, moving south would be a benefit because I would have more of the year to work on my hobbies, like cars and shit, because it'd be warm. Like your winter is basically, my spring and fall, right? I mean, it down there, it's nice, and I can do the hobby year round, basically. But
The cost of living is also cheaper in a lot of places down south.
yeah, Minnesota has the highest or one of the highest fucking
Michigan's not
state.
far behind you. We're not the same.
Yeah, fucking 10%. The only problem is everything I have and know and people and the kid's mother and all that shit is right here. So here I am.
Yeah, no, at some point my body won't be able to take the cold anymore. I can barely take it now, so I'll have to go south at some point. But I don't know when that point is. I have to be able to afford it. Oh my god, I'm saying I have documentums by me. So there's houses that are house and dock for boats. Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yes, Dan, I traded 4 months of winter for 4 months or 4 more moths of spring. I think it means months, but moths of spring. That'd be a cool channel name. Hey, if Tom's still on here, moths of spring would be a cool band name.
Yeah,
With a
Moss
moss spring.
Yeah, that had to be a screaming
Yeah.
song. That'd be good. Yeah, no, it'd be nice to move south, but I just it's not feasible for me. There's a
No,
lot of things there's a lot of things I wish I could do, but I can't because I got a kid. So
yeah. I can't because I don't have any money,
yeah.
which is probably the same as having a kid to some extent. So
Yeah. I mean, it's not the money issue, it's just the being there issue.
yeah, yeah, she'll be fine. Walk it off. She can see on YouTube whenever she wants.
Yeah, no,
If you sold her a
no.
channel membership, you could do live streams just with her. It could work out.
Yeah, no. I like seeing the kids, so
Yeah, I
there's
know you
that.
kind of like her. I can understand that. She's your kid
Yeah,
and all that stuff. So
yeah.
yeah, and Tom likes them also spring.
Moths of Spring.
Moths of Spring. First friend saying, I always picture myself as riding danger, saying no offense, giving the okay. I'm an idiot. Well, these things happen. We all have our moments.
Yeah.
Dean saying, honestly, is never a matter of apologizing for me. It's a badge of honor. Eh,
Yeah.
ugh.
Spring.
No, I think we'll go about another 9 minutes and we will turn her off for the day. Like I said, I will likely be doing some vertical live streams here and there throughout the week, probably on the weekend. All depends on timing. Tom saying I'll probably die before I could get another band together. You never know. First time saying facts. Oh, good Lord, we have one.
Hey,
Hi, you guys. I made it. They said 9 minute mark, and I heard the tingling in my head. Like, I got to appear and do some shots of flavor. Boom,
oh
boom,
my God.
boom, boom.
Damn it, Juan. You and
Yeah,
your
Juan.
shot the
You
I
and
will-
your flavor.
I will
Oh,
fucking
Dan's got a
beat
stick.
you. I will beat you with a fuel line, Juan.
I
No,
don't
what
do
we
that
need to
service,
do-
sir. Service denied.
Service
No,
denied.
We need to get Juan a Guy Fieri wig so that when he does his flavor shots thing, he can do the Guy Fieri thing. Like welcome to Flavor Town.
Yeah.
I cut a little bit my hair.
No, you got to
I
have
can
blonde,
make ship.
spiky highlights all up in the front.
No, I am not the NSYNC boys. No.
In sync.
No, I,
Why is your default Barbie girl in NSYNC, Juan? What is that?
you have heard NSYNC from me the first time. Do you have that memory, old band? I just said it one time.
First
I
time
don't
I'm starting
know
to work on cars with no cooling system. They go fast than the water loggers. You mean it wouldn't be hybrids because they have water. They have a cooling system by definition. You mean VWs? I gotta be one of them VWs.
Oh, I see.
It was a joy as well, Dean, to have you on the live stream for 35 seconds where you just turn your camera and disappear.
For real? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
He was in here for about 30 seconds. We said it doesn't look right. He flipped his camera over, then everything froze and he disappeared.
Yeah.
Probably the feds are looking for him. He says he's a mechanic, but I think he's a capo or something like that.
I don't think they have feds in Kiwi land.
Oh, they're everywhere. 6%. They can get anywhere.
Well, yeah, we call them something else. They're not like our feds.
Okay, let's leave it there. But I think he's a capo and behind the scene in politics where he lives. So his excuse is he's a mechanic, just changing oil and replacing struts and doing radiator and alternator, simple stuff.
Well, no, it would have been 9-1 odds when I said 9 minutes left and the one popped up, but now it would be 6-1 odds. So yeah, we do. I met one from Tulsa this morning.
I met that guy too.
Or is there a Tulsa Kiwi Land and
Tulsa
New Zealand?
Ken. Tulsa
We
Ken.
have a New Zealand and Newfoundland live stream.
Yeah. And you have a Puerto Rican, and I don't know where it went. Pickle. Oh,
Well, no, but it's not Newport. Is there a new Puerto Rico?
no.
New Puerto Rico.
That's why I'm saying New Zealand and Newfoundland. They're both new. You and Slimo could have an Australia versus Puerto Rico if you wanted to.
Yeah. Technically, I'm U.S. citizen, so I don't know if I can represent Puerto Rico.
Yeah, you're on your own island, so you came from your own island, just like yeah, you guys could all have an island off. So it'd be you, Pickle,
yeah.
Slimo, and Dean in an island off.
Pickle just lost the fight without even showing here. He will burn himself to death, like he burns everything.
No, he doesn't
No.
set himself on fire. He just sets all his possessions on fire. It's
Yeah.
different. Hey,
He
Lou, it's
sets
perfect timing.
Canada
We're gonna have
on
out of here in about 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He's an ex-military and works for an electrical company.
You know, you're describing someone, right? God
I have
bless
no
that guy.
idea. First responder, I've been seeing more if those dumpster hybrids coasting along the roadways. Yeah, some of the technology is neat. Some of the way that they've employed them and pretending to be like they're special and good for the environment is kind of scary part. Excuse me.
Well, supposedly cigarettes do do more harm to the climate than cars. It's like, come on, no way. You know.
Everything is harmful. Just never forget, no matter what, the carbon that the government's trying to get rid of is you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, because when you know that cigars were really a thing, and this study is like almost 40 years old, it's not more. Come on, man. Cars are nothing.
There's some neat stuff about the EVs. I mean, instant torque. Some of the performance of them is neat. The reality of them making it, long distances is kind of scary, and that they're not environmentally friendly. But who knows?
They are way more harmful. What I
Tesla
see is
fire, the whole chain fires and things. Yeah,
he's building an
Anyway.
engine now.
yeah. I did see the Scout Motors thing. It looks neat. I'm interested in how it actually works. I did meet one of the engineers. They're doing a lot of it here. If I see them again, I'll try to get in there. I highly doubt I'll be able to get a shop tour in there, but it's a neat idea. They look like a Scout as opposed to the Broncos, which look like a freaking Scout. Kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know how
So
expensive
long.
it is? Was to retrieve carbon from a
Yeah, I saw it when you show it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, you gotta give me the details because I am not submerged into that thing.
very, very large carburetor. That is a hell of a big fuel toilet. That's certainly the king of all fuel toilets. Yeah,
That's
let's
big.
full size
It technically is. It is
Big.
the dominator.
Man,
Yes. The king of all fuel toilets. All hail the fuel toilet king.
Yeah. Fucking.
you have 4 holes
Ah,
to make the goal.
I'm pretty sure you could look through the upper jets like a pair of glasses, Dan, actually, when you hold it up to your face.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah,
I
That-
can see you too.
that's the Starlink when it's on them.
That's what you should be for Halloween is the carburetor man. He burns the carburetor. He's evolved.
Just fucking.
Yep. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's carburetor man.
It's fucking.
Able to jump Coke cans with a single bell. First to understand, I drove the new Hummer that has the Freedom Switch 4 motors, 12,000 foot-pounds. My face felt like a cartoon after taking off. The stuff is neat. The technology, I'm interested to see how long it lasts. Yeah, you literally are four-eyed there, Dan. You have 4 carburetors.
Yeah.
Four holes.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be more impressed if it was a Predator.
Ah, but the Dominator is more impressive than a Predator.
Dominator. I
They
do
don't
want to
call
get.
it the Dominator.
Yeah, I do want to get it. I want to find one of those Predator carburetors for cheap and send it to you just so you can look at it.
Yeah, we should keep
Would be
cars
cool.
as they are. We don't have to
All
bother.
right, gentlemen and ladies, or lady at this point probably. It's time to end. So thank you all very much for jumping in. And we will see you next week. Same weekly time, same weekly channel. Bye, everybody.
Take care, folks.
Wow.